will walk you through a 3-step process that will bring more clarity, remove some of the sense of overwhelm and confusion. That is normal. How you feel is normal. You're launching a new business, new career, where there is a pretty steep level of requirements as far as what you need to know.
Yes,
okay?
I agree with that.
We're going to break it down. Would there be time well spent?
Yep, it will be a wonderful time.
All right, good. Stop me at any point if you have questions.
No, I will.
All right. So the first thing you want to decide before you do any planning, before you do anything else, is decide why. It is the most important question. Where people start with, they think is, well, how do I get there? How is not the first question. The first question you want to ask is why. Why does this matter?
It does matter because I want to be debt-free.
Okay.
And I want to spend quality time now that my kids are grown up and with my husband.
So you want to be debt-free. So you want a peace of mind. And quality time with family, right?
Correct.
Okay. Anything else?
Be able to have a peace and not to be worried what the next payment is going to be.
So not worry about the money?
Yes.
Okay. That's the worst. Money worries, man. I remember those nights. You wake up at 3 in the morning going, where is my next rent or mortgage payment going to come from? Okay. Anything else?
No.
That's it? Debt-free?
Yep.
Have a peace of mind. Good quality time with husband and family. Have enough money so you don't have to worry about it ever again. Okay.
Able to help families if they need any.
So you can help, you can be a resource. Okay, good.
Correct.
So now you have your why. Now, here's the beautiful magic of this approach. It is not as much about the discipline as it is about the pull of this. Every time you're about to make a phone call, you don't have to force yourself. You simply tell yourself, this is why I'm doing it. This is the big picture. What if somebody's rude? It's still a big picture. What if it doesn't work at first? It still matters to me more than the discomfort. Because here is how your brain's going to compare. It's going to compare what is worse, the discomfort of making calls or the discomfort of not having this. Whatever is more painful will win. And the only reason people procrastinate is because the imminent pain of making calls is not as bad as the future pain of not having all this. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So what you want to do is put in place tools and resources to constantly remind you, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm saying. It's not to get a listing or to make a commission. It's to build this kind of lifestyle. And not getting that lifestyle has to be a hell lot more painful than going through some rejection or dealing with the stuff you have to deal with. Are you with me?
Yes, I agree.
So that's step one. That's the most important one. Now, the way I like to do it is you put together a vision board. Vision board constantly reminds you, this is what I want. Here's where we're going to travel. This is what we're going to have. This is what your life is going to be. You can come up with metaphors for the peace of mind, for having the money. Something that your mind and your heart understands. And you continuously remind yourself. Now, there are other tools. You can do visualizations. You can do affirmations. There's a whole bunch. But these are the ones that work for me. Okay? So that's step one. Step two, you're going to break down into simple steps. That's the how will I get there. So we're going to break it down into 3 areas: leads, appointments, and listings. Because that's all it takes. If you know how to get leads, you know how to get appointments and how to get listings, your money. Yeah?
Yes, you're right.
So we work it backwards. You need to get 40 listings in the next 12 months. So about, give or take, 3 a month. Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
That's the goal. Now, as a new agent, you will not know this. What I recommend is start tracking it. But you need to know, in order for me to get 1 listing, how many appointments do I need to go on? What will it take? How many meetings do I need to have? How many listing meetings, listing appointments do I need to have to get 1 listing? As a new agent, again, you won't know. But I can tell you that average agent, it's about half.
Okay.
Half of the listing appointments turn into listings. If you're a real rock star, and you will be, if you stay with it, it's just a matter of skills and improving them and working on them.
Okay.
you're going to bring it up to about 80%.
Okay.
Okay, out of 10 appointments, 8 listings. This is just a baseline to get us oriented. These numbers will change anyway, but you get an idea how the formulas work, so you can rework this every so often. So let's say it's going to take you twice as many. So you need to have 80 appointments in the next 12 months to get to your goal. Let me get my calculator. 80 divided 12. So between 6 and 7 a month to get to your goal.
Okay.
6 to 7 listing appointments a month, 80 total to get your 40 listings. Yeah?
Yes.
And the last piece is how many leads does it take? Because the connection is leads turn into appointments to listings. How many leads do I need to get one appointment? Now again, new agent, you don't know, start tracking. Plus it will change. Your skills will improve, your systems will improve. So these are not set. This will fluctuate and hopefully improve. But let's say as a new agent, you need 10 leads. Would that be kind of a conservative, fair guess?
Yes.
10 leads per appointment. So you need 800 leads in the next 12 months. Okay. So around 60, right? Is that about right? 800 divided 12. So yeah, about 66 leads a month. And if you work on average 24 days, that's 2.7 leads a day. And that's your plan. So now your main focus will be right here. You need to develop systems and skills to generate 2.7 leads, to get your 80 appointments, to get your 40 listings, to make 150,000.
Okay.
That's the path to get there. So now we know why we're doing it. Now we know how to get there. Now let's talk about what will it take to generate 2.7 leads.
Okay.
Okay. What is the vehicle that will get there? You're going to set up funnels, lead generation funnels. And I would like you to start with 4. And I call these the low-hanging fruit because they're the easiest ones. You're already doing them. You just need to turn it into a process, into a system. You have the Expired Plus. That's a system. Study it, follow it. What I would recommend is read the book first, watch all the videos, implement the marketing. You're good to go. So you're going to start with expired listings, especially this time of the year. There'll be plenty of them.
They are.
Plenty. So just start working them. Follow the system. Call them if you can. Text them like you have been. Email them. Visit them. That's a big one. And then follow up with them. You can do the same with all the expireds. Same process. And if you look back, in my market, there's still about 38, 39% of the properties don't sell the first time around. So I can go back and I can pull those and see if those folks still want to sell. Some of them do. So that's your first high probability lead bucket. The second one will be for sell by owners, FSBOs.
Yep.
Great source of business. 7 out of 10 end up listing with an agent. Same process. You reach out to them. You start.
They're a little more difficult.
They're different.
Okay, they're different.
They're different. Expireds require, that's why I have 2 separate systems. One for expireds, one for FSBOs, because the approach is different. The psychology is different.
Okay.
So you can't use the expired approach on FSBOs and you cannot use the FSBO approach on expireds.
Gotcha.
Okay? With FSBOs, you come in with patience, be very helpful, offer tools, offer advice, offer guidance. That's the secret. All right, so now you have these 2 funnels. The third funnel will be an open house. You're going to do one good open house. Where are you? Where do you start real estate?
Tampa, Florida, and Palm Harbor.
Perfect. You can do open house 300 days a week.
I've been doing open house.
Beautiful. Keep doing it.
This is the first week I will not have an open house, but I've been doing open house every week.
Excellent. Stay with it. What you want to use the first open houses for is not as much generate business as get into a habit of communicating with people, making people feel comfortable, get them in conversations. One of the most important skills you can develop is building trust through conversations with strangers.
Okay.
Very important. So you smile, you have a good time, you're relaxed, no stiff sales scripts, none of that. Just a conversation.
Oh, okay.
So you've expired, FSBOs, open house, and then your sphere. Those are all the people around you, everybody. You start with your neighbors, your family, your friends, because 12% of our population of Americans will move in the next 12 months, according to US Census Bureau. So it's going to be what, about 37 million people? Huge number. And many of those are either friends or relatives you already have, or they know somebody. So either they can be a potential client or they know somebody who can be.
Okay.
So you develop a relationship with them. Now, not the Amway. You know, you ever had somebody who does like a multi-level marketing?
Yes.
Annoying the shit out of you?
Yes.
Hate that shit, right? So you don't want to be an annoying family member, you know?
No, you don't.
Hey, buy this cream and fuck off. So you want to do it in a friendly way. They need to know 4 things about you: who you are, what you do, how to get in touch with you, and why they can trust you. And that's the important part. Which, is that clear?
That is very clear. Yes.
These are your funnels. You can add more later. You master these. That's your 4 deals right there.
Okay.